Now I'll be reading part 5 from the chapter The Law of Attraction, chapter 18 in The Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. And this part is called No Failures. Now, before I begin reading, and again, this is a little bit longer passage, if you who are listening are the type of person who may be harboring the thought in your mind, like, well, how can I live in the present and say that these things I'm living this now, I'm having success now, or that I'm making X amount of money when my bank account right here in front of me clearly shows zero? It's contradiction. This particular section addresses that. And before I read, because sometimes if I'm reading, you may not be able to see the emphasis that Holmes is putting in here. And he is talking about when we mention spirit and what is within, remember that we're talking about our conscious versus our subconscious mind. Okay, like the things that we are consciously thinking is what we're planting into the subconscious, and the subconscious is the spirit that we're talking about. Okay, the medium for our manifestation, or he uses the word demonstration. So I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit on that, and I'll go ahead and start reading now. No failures. If one appears to have failed, he should realize that there are no failures in the universe. He should completely erase the idea of failure by stating that there are no failures. If one believes that he failed last year, he will be likely to fail again this year, unless the false thought is erased. Break down everything except the recognition of the one perfect power, which is not contingent upon any place, person, condition, time of year, or anything but itself. A demonstration is made when it comes straight through from the truth. The one who wishes to make a demonstration must clear up his own subjective atmosphere, the reason being that he may be objectively making statements which his subjective thought may be denying, and in this way we often neutralize our word as fast as it is spoken. When Jesus said, "Resist not," he meant that non-recognition of evil is the only way to avoid it. This is true according to the law of cause and effect, for what we persist in recognizing, we persist in holding in place. That which we refuse to recognize, we neutralize, and it is no longer there as far as we are concerned. So, we erase any idea of failure. Now, here is where it looks as though one were not telling the truth to himself. But he is declaring the truth about the spirit that indwells him. This spirit never fails. Affirm this until it is a very part of your being. This word blots out from the book of my remembrance any sense of lack, limitation, want, or fear of failure. There is no failure, no person to fail. Failure is neither person, place, nor thing. It is a false thought and has no truth in it. It is a belief in lack, and there is no lack. It is a belief in a limitation which does not exist. Your word, which is one with the infinite life, has been spoken in calm trust. It will be taken up at once and will be operated on. Perfect is the pattern, and perfect will be the result. Your word is now establishing it forever. See this, feel it, know it. You are now encompassed by perfect life, by infinite activity, by all power, by all guidance. The power of the Spirit is supplying you with all good. It is filling you with life and love. Thought is very subtle, and sometimes when you are making such an affirmation, arguments will rise against it. Stop at once and meet those arguments. Refuse to accept them. We speak into our words the intelligence which we are, and backed by that greater intelligence of the universal mind, our word becomes a law unto the thing for which it is spoken. There goes forth from this word the power of the infinite. Suppose one were treating his business, and something within him should say, "There are too many people in this business." He should handle the thought of competition at once. Declare, "There is no competition and no monopoly in my experience." Treatment is a thing of itself, is an entity of infinite intelligence, life, and action, and nothing can hinder its operation but unbelief or a lack of adequate mental equivalence. They could not enter in because of unbelief and because they limited the Holy One of Israel. Never depend upon people or say that things must come from this or that source. It makes no difference where things come from. Just say that they are and let them come from where they may. And then if something occurs which points to a place for them to come from, it's correct to say, well, if this is the place, then there is nothing which can hinder. Nothing moves but mind. God makes things through the direct act of becoming the things which he creates. This is what we do, for our thought becomes the thing thought of. The thought and the thing are one in reality. What a man has and what he is the result of the subjective state of his thought. Keep on subjectifying thought until the balance of consciousness is on the affirmative side, and nothing can hinder it from demonstrating. This is inevitable, for this is the way the law operates. A good meditation for opportunity is the following. My opportunities are unlimited. There is a divine urge to express. It permeates me and fills all space and all people. All of my affairs are in its hands. To it are clearly visible the best ways, methods, and means for my greater expression. I leave my affairs in the hands of this principle, and I cooperate with it. Today the possibilities of my experience are unlimited. The Spirit flows through me, inspiring me and sustaining that inspiration. I have ability and talent, and I am busy using them. This talent is divinely sustained and marketed under a universal plan of right action. Life lies open to me, full, rich, abundant. My thought, which is my key to life, opens all doors for me. I am one with infinity, divinity. I realize this unity. I proceed on my way as one who knows that God goes with him into an eternal day of infinite privilege. I have only to open the portals of my soul and accept that which is ready to express through me. Today I fling these portals wide. Today I am the instrument through which life flows. And that's the end of the section on no failures. The next section, part 6, is a little shorter, called no personal responsibility, and we'll go right into that next. Thank you for listening.